on your math board, it wants you to talk about decomposing fractions and to decompose some fractions. So I thought I would do an example for that today. Decompose, if you look at that word, decompose has two roots in it. It has com and it has d. Com, remember, meaning together, and d meaning the opposite of. So we have the opposite of together, which would mean like pulling apart. And that's essentially what we're doing with fractions or numbers when we decompose them. We're pulling them apart. So if we look at a fraction, let's say, how about 6/9 right here? All right, so I could decompose it into its unit fraction. Unit fraction. Remember, a unit fraction is the number with 1 in the numerator and the denominator as the one that's in its denominator. So like 1/9 plus 1/9. We have to have it 6 times because there's a 6 up here in the numerator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 6/9. And these 1/9, these are all unit fractions because it's what one piece of the whole of a ninth would be. If I draw a picture of ninths here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, not quite even, but we'll take it. 1/9 would be just one section, one unit of the whole. We could do another unit fraction really quick. Let's do 5/10. We could just break it up into the unit fraction. Remember, the denominator is 10, and I need 5 of them to have 1 on top. So 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 1/10 add up to 5/10, and these 1/10, these are all unit fractions. We'll do one more. How about 7/11? So the denominator will be 11. So our denominator over here is 11. And then 1/11 would be the unit fraction, so I need 7 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we've got 7 1/11, and each of those are the unit fraction. So that's just one way to break it up, to decompose a fraction. There are lots of different ways, though. If we look back at 6/9, I could do other ways as well. I could say that 6/9 equals 4/9 plus 2/9. 4 plus 2 is 6. I could say that 6/9 equals 1/9 plus 5/9. We could say 6/9 equals, let's see, 3/9 plus 3/9. And it doesn't just have to be 2. We had 6 up here. We could do 6/9 equals, let's see, 2/9 plus 2/9 plus 2/9. We'll do one more. Or we could say 6/9, can you see that all right? Equals, let's see, how about 1/9 plus 2/9 plus 3/9. So there's still more ways, and I haven't covered all of them, but we just came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways to break up, to decompose 6/9. All right, let's do another one. I'll put a fraction up here, and I'll give you a little bit of time to come up with the unit fraction and to decompose it, and then we can see what you came up with, and I'll put some options on the board. So, let's do 4/7. So first, what would be the unit fractions if you decompose 4/7? So go ahead and stop your computer, write it out, and then we'll get back to it in a second. All right, so 4/7 would be 1/7 plus 1/7 plus 1/7 plus 1/7. If I were to break it up into the unit fractions. But other ways I can decompose it. Oh, stop your computer again. Come up with the different ways you could decompose it now, and then we'll write up some other ones on the board. All right, so other ways would be, let's see, 3/7 plus 1/7 equals 4/7. Let's see, 4/7 equals 2/7 plus 2/7. Maybe you came up with 4/7 equals, oops, that's a plus symbol, equals 1/7 plus 2/7 plus 1/7. Or you could have said 4/7 equals, let's see here, what else? 0/7 plus 4/7. I can't think of anything else because 4 doesn't have as many options as 6 does. But maybe you came up with some that I didn't. Anyways, so there are 2 problems on your choice board today that involve decomposing fractions. So I hope this video helps you with that. Let me know if you have any questions because, like I said earlier, I am here to help you. So give me a call or an email or something if you want a little bit of help.